In the kingdom of Auroria, where magic was mundane and mythical creatures roamed freely, there existed a king named Eldric. His rule was firm and fair, his palace gleaming with treasures from the farthest reaches of the world. And yet, amidst all this opulence, there was a void within him that no amount of gold could fill. One day, while traversing the unexplored paths of his kingdom, King Eldric found himself in the coastal village of Lyria. It was here that he first laid eyes on Luna, a fisher girl with hair as radiant as twilight and eyes as deep as the ocean. Watching her dance with the waves, casting her net, Eldric felt a strange pull in his heart. To maintain his anonymity, Eldric took on the guise of a humble merchant. He visited Lyria at the break of dawn, always ensuring he crossed paths with Luna. What started as casual exchanges soon transformed into meaningful conversations. "You're unlike any merchant I've met," Luna once observed. "Perhaps that's because I'm seeking something that gold cannot purchase," replied Eldric, his eyes twinkling with unspoken secrets. But not all was calm in this coastal paradise. Luna, a spirited and independent woman, often expressed her concerns about the kingdom's stark inequalities. Little did she know that the man she was slowly growing fond of was the very monarch she criticized. Luna's closest friend, Auroria, was gifted with the ability to see the future. One evening, as Luna and Eldric sat by the shore, Auroria approached them, her face drained of color. "I've had a vision," she began, her gaze fixed on Eldric. "A darkness is looming over our kingdom, and you are at its epicenter." Luna appeared confused, but Eldric's heart pounded in his chest. His disguise was flawless. Nobody should have recognized him. "But what does he have to do with our kingdom?" Luna asked, her brow furrowed in confusion. "He is not who he claims to be," Auroria said, her gaze never leaving Eldric. With his secret teetering on the edge of revelation, Eldric decided to come clean. He revealed his true identity to Luna, explaining his frequent visits to Lyria and the deep connection he felt with her. Luna's emotions were a whirlwind of confusion, betrayal, and undeniable love. But the prophecy couldn't be ignored. Together with Auroria, Luna and Eldric sought to unravel its meaning. Guided by Auria's visions, they found an ancient scroll in a forgotten forest. It spoke of a powerful artifact, the Heartstone, which maintained a balance between love and wealth in the kingdom. As the Heartstone's power waned over time, the imbalance grew, leading to Auria's ominous prophecy. To restore the balance, the Heartstone needed to be recharged through a selfless act of love. Understanding the implications, King Eldric made a decision. He announced that the palace's wealth would be distributed among the people, ensuring no one would go hungry or homeless. This act, however, came with a price. The palace lost its luster, and the king was left with mere memories of his past grandeur. But as the Heartstone pulsed with renewed vigor, the kingdom flourished. The people thrived, and wealth was no longer a measure of happiness. Love, compassion, and unity became the kingdom's true wealth. And what of King Eldric and Luna? Well, they found a wealth that no treasure could match. The wealth of love. They discovered that love wasn't about extravagant gifts or grand gestures, but about understanding, acceptance, and sacrifice. In the end, King Eldric's journey teaches us that the true worth of a ruler lies not in his wealth, but in his heart. Wealth may provide comfort, but it is love that truly enriches us. After all, what is a king without a heart, and what is a kingdom without love?